You know, sometimes a simple company update tells a way bigger story. It's not just about hitting deadlines or crunching numbers. It can be about pure ambition, a killer strategy, and a real vision for the future. Today, we're diving into an update from HAIMS Ventures that, honestly, paints an incredible picture of a company just hitting hyper speed.
And I love this. They don't kick things off with financials. They start with a feeling, a philosophy. This quote is a great reminder that behind every single project, behind every balance sheet, there's a human story. It really sets the stage for a company that sees its growth not just as a business goal, but as something bigger, the fulfillment of a dream they all share.
All right, so to really understand where they're going, you have to look at where they've been. Let's check out their 2023 scorecard, because it's not just about last year, it's the launch pad for everything that's happening now. Okay, so in 2023, one of their main projects was something they called the Plant Manufacturing Unit. Now, you can tell this was a massive undertaking, something designed to seriously ramp up what they're capable of doing. So the big question is, right, did they pull it off? And the answer is a resounding yes, 100%. The entire unit was fully built all within the year. A 100% completion rate, that is a powerful statement. But, getting the construction done is really only half the story. Because then you have to pay for it. And check this out. An incredible 95% of the costs for that huge project were already paid off in the same period. This shows they don't just know how to build, they know how to manage their money. They're proving they can deliver on all fronts.
So, with a huge win like that under their belts, you'd think maybe they'd take a breath. Nope, not at all. For 2024, they're leveling up in a big way. It feels like they've gone from building a strong foundation to, well, building an entire empire. And just look at the 2024 lineup. It's incredibly diverse. We're talking modern agriculture, a brand new corporate headquarters, high-tech logistics, and even a massive dairy farm. This isn't just taking small steps forward. This is strategic diversification designed to scale up their whole operation.
Kicking things off, Memos Farm 23 is already done. Construction is 100% complete, and I just love this little detail from their update. The final touches they're adding include a swimming pool. It might seem like a small thing, but it says so much about their commitment to quality.
Next up, a new headquarters. And listen, this is not just an office building. It's a 10,000 square foot statement. It's a command center, a hub built specifically to handle the kind of explosive growth we're talking about. But here's what's really interesting. Look at the structure. It's an 8-story building, sure. But then they've added four entire floors just for parking. That's some serious foresight. They're not just planning for the building, they're planning for all the people it's going to take to power this new hub.
And the scale just keeps getting crazier. On one hand, a new smart warehouse that can hold 200,000 units. On the other, they're building what's going to be Kerala's largest private dairy farm, with space for 2,000 cows. These aren't small moves, these are giant leaps. Which, of course, brings us to the biggest question of all. When you see this much ambition, this much building, this much scale, you can't help but wonder, how in the world are they paying for all of this? How do you fuel a rocket ship moving this fast? Well, the answer is right there in their core financial strategy. And it's a really bold model. This is the absolute key to understanding how they're planning to keep this incredible momentum going, not just for this year, but way into the future. And there's that number again, 95%. But this time it means something totally different. This isn't about what's been paid. This is about their future. A staggering 95% of the total cost for all future projects will come from partners. Think about that. Their entire growth engine is built on partnership, shared investment, and just as important, shared risk. So if partners are providing almost all of the fuel for this fire, it leads to the next big question, doesn't it? Who actually benefits from this kind of partnership-first model? Is this just a good deal for a few people at the top? Or is there more to it? Their answer couldn't be clearer. They see this as a growth model for everyone. The idea is that the benefits spread out, from the promoters and directors to the investing partners, all the way down to the employees, the workers, and even the government and society as a whole. They're explicitly framing their success as a win for everyone. And that leaves us with a really fascinating final thought. By choosing to fund their massive expansion through a wide network of partners,
HAIMS Ventures is making a huge bet on collaborative growth. It makes you wonder, is this what the future of ambitious business looks like? Not trying to grow in a bubble, but building an empire that's powered entirely by partnership?